Hello and welcome to the Agent Survival Guide podcast. This is our series, Agent Apps. I'm your host, Tina Lamoureux. This series introduces you to apps that will make daily life and your business run smoother. From fitness, travel, to personal planners, and more, we've tested them all. This week's apps are breathwork and meditation apps. I've dabbled in breathwork and meditation in the yoga sessions that I do. I always found it helpful and refreshing whenever the instructor included it. When I tried to meditate without an instructor, though, my mind always wandered, especially if I was feeling stress. Sarah has also mentioned breathwork and meditation in the podcast episode 20 Ways to Relax and Relieve Stress in 2022. If you haven't already, definitely check that episode out. It's the beginning of a new year, which means a lot of us are making life changes. One of mine is to be less stressed. I think personally, my brain ties stress and productivity together. So when I'm feeling stressed, I take that as a sign that I'm being productive. Really, I think that means I just take on more responsibility than I can physically and mentally handle. It's an unhealthy mindset, so I'm trying to change that this year. One way I'm doing that is by slowing down. So I wanted to find some apps to help out with that. I tried out a few apps and narrowed them down to the ones that I liked best. A lot of the popular meditation apps are really expensive, so I wanted to find some free or cheaper alternatives. Let's start with Fitmind Mindtraining, also called Fitmind Mental Fitness on iOS. The premise behind this app is training your mind like you would train your body physically. So think mental workouts with breath work. The narrator guides you through mental exercises. It took me a little while to get used to the narrator's voice, as it was not what I expected. But it eventually grew on me. I had a headache at the beginning of my session when I tried out the app, and by the end of the second lesson, I did feel like my brain jumped through mental hoops, and I noticed that my pain had lessened as well. Now, that could have been for a number of reasons, but during the session, I did stop thinking about my pain. So there might be some weight to that. Or, it could have been the big cup of coffee I drank beforehand. The app has a simple and easy interface to navigate. On Fitmind, there are 5 free lessons, and the rest are behind a paywall. Normally, it's about $89.99 for a yearly subscription. But they offered me 50% off in the app, so it was around $45. Or you can choose a monthly plan of $11.99 a month. Not a bad price compared to the other ones on the market and for the quality of the app. The next app I have for you is Breathe, Relax, and Focus. This app is for those who want a simple experience. There are 4 preset breathwork lessons, and you can change the duration of each of them. There's equal breathing, box breathing, 4-7-8 breathing, and a breath holding test. One aspect of this app that I really liked is the ability to change the narrator's voice. You can choose from 3 English voices, various voices in different languages, and a bell sound. I went with the bell sound as I found it less distracting than the voices. What sets this app apart from the rest is you can create custom sessions. I loved this feature because all our bodies are different, so a standard breathing exercise may be too difficult for some or not challenging enough for others. You can customize the pattern of the inhale, pause between breaths, and the exhale, as well as the length of the breathing cycle and the color of the circle that inflates and deflates on the screen. The app tracks your progress. You can see the total number of sessions, total minutes, and the days of the week that you practiced. And did I mention there's no paywall? This app is completely free to use. Overall, I loved the simplicity and customization of Breathe, Relax, and Focus. Both Fitmind and Breathe, Relax, and Focus are available for free download on iOS and Android. Thank you for watching. What are some of the positive changes you want to implement this year? What are the apps that you're using to help you reach those goals? Let us know by leaving a comment. Thank you for your continued support. We'll see you next episode.